Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here. 37k. 37k. So good. I named it twice. Wow. So yeah. You know what that means, don't you guys? It means 36k giveaway has come to an end and the winner will be announced on the Saturday. Winners, all the winners. I want to sneeze. I feel like a sneeze is just ticking away. Not coming though. Yeah. I hate that when that happens. So anyway, 37k giveaway is now. So I promise you a really, really good prize for this one. But first, I have to say a massive, massive thank you to all of you for getting me here. To all of my subscribers from day one, oh my word, to present day. All of you, thank you so much for getting me to 37k. Wow. You know, when I first started, I never imagined that I could get to even 1k, let alone 37 of you. 1,000, I mean. Wow. Oh, this needs to either happen or do one. Anyway, 37. Damn. So you know what? I'm going to give you a really good prize, as I said, but I need to run the rules by you. And as luck would have it, I managed to record a little rule section. If you watch me regularly, you know this by now. But I managed to record them without screwing them up too much. And all I have to do is insert them seamlessly into the video and then come back to you. So please watch them. They are important. There's things that you've got to do from the rules section. So you need to watch it. And, you know, people skim in, skim out. All of this TikTok nonsense has got us all wanting short videos. Forget them. They're rubbish. They're actually rubbish. Official. I say so. I hate shorts. I really do. You lose yourself. And it's dribble, most of it. Anyway, they've got us all thinking we've got a speedy. Rush. We don't. We need to have a nice cup of something we like, sit down, feet up, and just take a breather. Watch the video, watch the rules, find out what you've got to do, and take part. Simple, isn't it? You'd think. But, you know, the times I look through the comments and I get one that says, count me in. Well, you're not counted in because you haven't done. You haven't watched the video. It's not a lot out of your day, is it? Just watch. Take in the rules and do it. So there you go. My little soapbox moment. But you know, I don't understand that. I really don't. But never mind. Here we are. 37k of you obviously do watch a bit. So what's the prize? I'm going to let you know right after the rules. Firstly, if you could watch this video in its entirety, it really does help me with the postage. It also helps with the YouTube algorithm. But the postage is the most important thing for me because, as you can imagine, doing a fair few giveaways does actually make the postage a little more. If you can like and share this video as well and hype it, I would really appreciate that because that also does help my channel. You've got to be a subscriber to enter. Somewhere around here is a little subscribe button. If you could hit that subscribe button and the little icon next to it, which is a bell, and click that onto all, you won't get all because YouTube don't really send out all anymore. But the chances are you might get one of my tutorials or yarn or another giveaway pop up. Now, I ship worldwide. I do have a shop. It's called hobbyrocks.co.uk and I ship worldwide in the shop. So it's no bother for me just to add another parcel for collection. Just a little word on my shipping if you're interested in my shop. The tariff charges are all built into the postage and the postage is weight based. So the heavier the parcel, the more it costs. The lighter the parcel, the lower it costs. And so I'm not liable for any duties or taxes once this gift leaves me. But I always say it's of no commercial value and a gift. And therefore that's never happened. And it's anyway underneath the threshold for most countries' tariffs. I don't know any that have got it that set that low. So anyway, what have you got to do? You've got to answer the question or questions that you guys have come up with, because I always get you to set the questions and I love doing that. So you just got to answer the question and give me something called the phrase that pays. So what's that all about? It's my way of protecting you against scammers, because unfortunately there are scammers around. Excuse me. So it is in two parts. It's I understand the terms and conditions and I'm aware of the scammer. The terms and conditions of the rules, there are in the description box a nicely bullet pointed chunk of rules there. If you could watch them, just in case I forget any. And obviously I just need to know you're aware of the scammer. So what they do is they put a little message underneath your entry saying that you've won, and there's usually loads of icons and emojis and everything else, a big fanfare of stuff, and then obviously a link for you to click. But as we well know now, links are a no-no. We don't do that. The only way I'll ever let you know you've won is by making a separate video. I choose the winner by the random comment picker, and then I do my checks, and that is to make sure the person is a subscriber, they've answered the question or questions correctly, given me that phrase that pays. Only then do I have my actual winner or winners. Standard YouTube rules apply, and YouTube's not affiliated to this giveaway. No company is either. All the prizes that I do are purchased with my own money. Okay, no one is affiliated. And as I said, the rules are in the description box and along with the closing date. So I managed to get through that without making a mistake. That's pretty good. And I'm back, as if from my magic, with a quick change of garment. And here I am. So yeah, the prize this time, now many of you know, I suppose majority of you know, I have a shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk. And in that shop, I have all manner of things. Knitting, crochet, yarn galore. Yarn galore. I have puzzles. I have cross stitch. I have diamond painting. Granted, not a lot of those last two. I've been phasing them out a little bit. But there's also equipment. I've got one of those Addy machines. I've got all sorts of stuff in there. Okay. So you can either win one or other of my mystery boxes. So my mystery boxes are always, the yarn that is in them is always worth more than the price of the mystery box. And when you buy mystery boxes from other stores, I've done it myself. We had a shop called Derrimores. I used to buy mystery boxes quite often to unbox them and show you. I didn't have a shop then. And they were always iffy colours, end of ranges, stuff they were stuck with, things they couldn't palm off. You know, so they'd just put it in a mystery box and I'd unbox it and I've got some sludge brown one minute, dark blue the next, an iffy kind of red, you know. Occasionally you get a couple of nice colours or colours that go together, or even two of the same, you know. But they were blah. There's no other word for it. They were pretty awful. Now, mystery boxes have come up a little bit since then, and you can get some good ones, you can get some bad ones. But mine are always decent yarns and worth more than the price of the mystery box. Okay, so you can go on my shop, which is www.hobbyrocks.co.uk. Go to mystery boxes. You can have one that is for Aran weight yarn. You can have one that is for Poundland and high street kind of brands like Aldi and all the others. It's all there. You can have whatever ones I have in the shop. Just choose a mystery box. And what else have you got to do? You've got to come up with a question, because on my milestone videos, I let you guys come up with the questions that I ask on my giveaways, because, you know, there are only so many that I could think of. So I had a brainwave one day of getting you guys to come up with questions, and boy, you've come up with some good ones over the time. And I like it if you can come up with maybe more than one, or some interesting ones that we've not had before. It doesn't have to be yarn related, can be yarn project or whatever, crafting related, or it can be You know, have you ever seen an alien? You know, whatever. I know I'm a space cadet. You don't have to tell me. But you can ask whatever you want in your, as long as it's clean, you know what I mean? You can ask whatever you want. And I will read it out and credit you with that when I do my other giveaways, my normal ones, you know, my hump day or my Sunday fun day ones, or the fabulous Friday when I pop them in. Any giveaways I do, you will be asking the question. So as well as the thing that was there in the rules, so if you skipped it, you need to go back and have a little looky. As well as that thing, you need to tell me the questions for me to ask you guys later. Okay, that's the giveaway. And don't forget, you need to also tell me what mystery box it is that you want from hobbyrocks.co.uk. Okay, while you're there, why don't you check out my last chance yarns? They're all in the sale clearancey section. They are amazing. And also the yarn of the week when I do them. For instance, I did Stylecraft Squeeze Me for $2.99. Nobody sells it for that. So why don't you check it out while you're there? I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.